Uh, Sorry for not like being here for 2 weeks, I think. I've been dealing with stuff. Then I've been straight up lazy, I'm gonna be honest. So, yeah, I'll let it play. And I think I'll be coming up with a schedule and I'll be uploading it as well. So watch out for that. Yo, uh, let's just get started, honestly. Yes. Well then, now that I've taken the job, where should I start? It's not like grimoires are just lying around. Miskatonic University's secret library has mountains of them, but carrying them out is prohibited and even reading them is restricted. Now that I'm an outsider, I probably can't even get in to look at them.
アーミティッチのじいさんに頼み込めばなんとかなるかもしれないけど関わりたくねえしな。
If I asked old man Armitage, he might help me out, but I don't really want to deal with him. Which means, yeah, looks like I'll have to do some legwork. The first thing to do is hit all the antique bookstores and occult stores in the city, especially the back alley ones. The less well-known stores often have random stuff. 90% of it's crap, but on a rare occasion you can find something real mixed in. It's worth a shot. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. All the antique bookstores were a bust. And although I found some real occult shops, none of them had any grimoires. Well, I didn't expect to find one on the very first try anyway. It's getting late. I'll try again tomorrow. Suddenly, there's an antique bookstore right in front of me. Huh? I could have sworn it wasn't there a second ago, but maybe I was kind of out of it. It's a little small, but looks well taken care of. After all, I'll call it a day. After this, I'll call it a day. My bad.
おお、これは
Oh, this is... Seeing the shelves, I'm impressed. It might be my sense of depth, but the store seems a lot bigger than it looked from the outside. And this selection, I haven't seen such a collection of books outside of the university library. Might be able to find something here.
何かお探しのものでも
Are you looking for something?
ええまあ
Yeah? At a sudden voice from behind me, I turn around. An employee, it's a tall beauty wearing glasses. Her suit is opened awfully wide and the view is quite sensational. Her sharply cut slacks emphasize her shapely legs. All I can manage is a flustered non-response as the beauty smiles bewitchingly.
僕の悪い癖でねちょっとばかし無節操に集めすぎちゃって
It's a bad habit of mine to gather books together haphazardly.
この中から目的の本を探し出すのは大変だろ協力するよ失礼挨拶がまだだったね
I imagine it'll be hard to find a certain book in this mess. I'll help you. Forgive me. I haven't introduced myself yet.
僕はここの店長で名前はナイアとでも呼んでくれればいいよこれからもどうぞごひいきに
I'm the owner here. My name is... Call me Naya. I look forward to your patronage.
はああどうも大十字九郎ですよろしく
Daijuji Kuro. It's a pleasure. I found myself returning her introduction. She has a slightly strange way of talking.
それでどういった本をお探しかな
Well, what kind of book are you looking for?
ええあ俺の探してるのはちょいとばかし特殊な代物で
Well, what I'm looking for is a little unusual.
うん例えば力のある魔導書とかな
For example, a grimoire with power, perhaps? Uh, not expecting to hear those words, I'm struck speechless. How does she know what I'm after?
ああ、いや、そんな顔しないでよ。別に大したことじゃない。なんていうかね、長いこと本屋をやっているとね、わかるのさ。求めるものが普通と違う客のことがね。
Please don't look at me like that. It's nothing special. When you run a bookstore for as long as I have, you can just tell when a customer's looking for something unusual. Is that possible? I strengthened my caution. The woman smiles faintly, as though she may or may have not read my thoughts. Her smile is bewitching. Is that a hint of something devilish I see? Just my imagination?
特にね、魔導書を求めている人間ってのは、これは特別だ。見ただけで分かってしまう。
You know, people looking for grimoires are particularly special. I can tell them at a glance.
僕は思うんだけどね。彼らはきっと魔導書を探しているようでいて、実際は魔導書に引き寄せられているんじゃないかって。
Sometimes I wonder, although it seems that they are looking for a grimoire, couldn't it be that a grimoire is actually drawing them to it?
人が本を選ぶのではなくて、魔導書の方が自らの主人を選ぶんだよ。
The person does not choose the grimoire. It is the grimoire that chooses its master. She pulls a volume from a nearby shelf. On its cover is written, "The Book of Lageth."
魔導書。魔術師に力を与える本。魔術師はそれを行使し奇跡を起こす。
Grimoires. Books that grant power to sorcerers. Using them, sorcerers are able to work miracles.
ソロモンの大いなる鍵。レメゲトン。グラングリモア。黒い面取り。ドジアンの書。
The Book of Solomon. The Lemegeton. The Grand Grimoire. The Black Pullet. The Book of Dizian.
このロガエスの書もそうさ。そんなとんでもない力を秘めている本なんだ。魂とか意志とかを持っていても不思議ではないと思わないか？
This Book of Lageth, too. Grimoires hide such vast power within them. Don't you think that they might have souls and wills of their own as well? It sounds like idle fluff, but the truth is that she has a point. I once touched her grimoire, remembering what I felt then. I can't bring myself to say that this woman is talking nonsense. The thoughts of grimoire, hatred, a melancholic joy. Back then it was... Damn, I'm starting to feel sick. This is why I left Miskatonic University. Because I couldn't handle this. What am I doing here?
おやおや、大丈夫かい？なんだか気分が悪そうだけど。
Oh my. Are you alright? You look kind of pale.
いや、ただめまいがしただけだ。大したことない。とにかくそこまでわかるんなら話が早い。店長さん、俺に魔導書を売ってくれないか？
No, I just feel a little dizzy. It's nothing. Anyway, since you know that much, can we get straight to the point? Will you sell that grimoire to me? Her face contorts apologetically.
ごめんね。それは無理だ。
Sorry, I can't do that.
どうしてだ？もし値段の問題なら気にしなくていいと思うぜ。多分そっちのいいねで買い取ることができる。
Why not? If it's the price, you can rest assured I can probably buy it at whatever you ask.
そういうことじゃないんだ。この店には君が必要とするような魔導書を置いていないんだよ。
It's not that. I'm afraid I don't have the kind of grimoire you need here.
置いてないって。あんた、その手に持っているものはなんだよ。だいたい自分でそれは魔導書だって説明してたじゃないか。
Don't have it? What's that you're holding? Didn't you just explain that it's a grimoire?
それはそうなんだけど、この魔導書は君には合わないのさ。君にはもっと君にふさわしい魔導書があるはずだ。
It is, but this grimoire isn't meant for you. There must be one out there that's more fitting. Huh? I feel like the conversation is taking a strange turn. In the first place, there seems to be a misunderstanding.
ああ、いや、魔導書を必要としているのは俺じゃなくて、俺はただ依頼主に頼まれて。
Uh, no, I don't need the grimoire for myself. I'm here because of a client.
いやいや、君はまだ気づいてないだけさ。
Not true. You just haven't realized it yet.
君は近い将来必要とするはずだ。最高の力を持った魔導書。そう。神をも召喚できるような究極の魔導書。
Very soon, you will need one. You will need the most powerful grimoire. Yes, the ultimate grimoire that can summon even a god.
あ
Uh, uh, damn, she's really getting fired up. Just going on talking, not listening to a word I say.
あるんだよ。最高位の魔導書の中に神を召喚できるやつがね。
They exist, you know. Among the most powerful grimoires, there are those that can summon gods.
しかもその魔導書の所有者たる魔術師たちはなんとその神を自在に操ることが可能なんだ。
And what's more, oh,
正しくは
oops, my bad.
神の模造品なんだけど。
And what's more, the masters of such grimoires can control those gods at will. Well, to be more accurate, their imitation of gods.
とにかく君が必要とするのはきっとそういう魔導書なんだと思うよ。
In any case, the grimoire you need is surely one of those. I'm totally lost, and I've been completely drawn into her pace, unable to get a word of in edgewise.
ああ、楽しみだ。楽しみだね。君が手に入れる魔導書はどんなのだろう。
Oh, what fun, what fun. What grimoire will you acquire?
もしかしたらそれはかのネクロノミコンだったりするかもしれないね。
Perhaps it will even be that Necronomicon. Shadows dance through the fleeting light cast by the city's lamps. There is a sound of many hurried feet. At intervals, angry shouts are heard, and also gunfire. A girl runs swiftly through the night. Her body cuts through the air, her movements quick and graceful like those of a predatory cat. Silver hair streaming behind her, white skin shining in the darkness. She's like a bolt of lightning, swiftly carving a path through the night. Her physical abilities are clearly superhuman. Even so, the girl is cursing herself. How useless this body is. So weak and frail, it won't move as I will it. Even the night air feels heavy. It's like I'm running underwater. How great my limitations have come, now that I have lost my power. How pathetic, how shameful. Several masked men appear from around the corner ahead, all of them carrying Tommy guns. The guns are swiftly brought to bear on the girl, and then they roar as one. The girl is no longer there. A flash of silver hair can be seen from around the corner as bullets strike the concrete in vain. Chasing the girl, the men turn the corner. There, the men smile under their masks. It's a dead end. However, the girl does not stop. She dashes down the alley without slowing, right up to the dead end. The men are dumbstruck. Completely ignoring the law of gravity, the girl has run vertically up the wall. The men panic and charge ahead, but it's too late. She has already run up to the entire building and is now on the roof, from which she jumps. Bathed in moonlight, She dances through the sky between skyscrapers. Now she realizes that she has made a mistake. Right below her, a man is walking idly through her targeted landing zone. The girl panics, but it's too late. There's no time. Sometime after being dragged along with the store owner's craziness, I find myself again outside.
なんつうか、狐にでも化かされた気分だ。
Damn, I feel like I've been in the grasp of a demon fox. Anyway, the sun's already set. Guess I'd better call it a day. Maybe tomorrow I'll search even deeper. Move, get out of the way. Huh? Suddenly I hear a shout. I look around me, but there's no one there. Where did it come from? I said move, you fool, you fool. Directly above? Damn. A woman? Nah, she's a young girl. Although she does have a soft, slender touch of a woman. What's with all these girls falling from the sky? I meet her eyes, jade green, so clear that I feel like I'm being sucked into them. You, why did you just stand there, blockheaded idiot cretin, you utter fool? What a nasty talk.
いや、普通、空から人間降ってくるような事態を想定できるやつはいないと思うが。
Who the hell expects...
あんたこそ早く上からどいてくれ。
Who the hell expects someone to come falling out of the sky? And get off me already. I have no idea what's going on, but I've got to do something about this situation. I try to roll a girl off to the side, but just then, Illuminati skids in front of us. Afterwards, a group of masked men exit the vehicle. There's nobody in the city who doesn't recognize their masks.
ブラックロッジ、なんで？
Black Lodge, what the hell? Now they've caught up with me because of you. The masked men aim their machine guns. They're pointed right at us. Hey, wait a sorry about the cut. I just wanted to make sure my thing was good. My audio's, yeah, anyway, let's go. I know it's futile, but I reflexively try to shield the girl with my own body. I hear the guns firing, but I never feel any bullets hit me. Thinking this strange, I timidly raise my head. Between me and the masked men is a shining light, transparent barrier. All of the bullets strike the barrier, unable to penetrate. On the surface of the barrier are carved what look to be tightly interwoven magic symbols. Surprised, I looked at the girl. Her eyes shining coldly. She's holding a hand out towards the masked men. The hand is shining with a faint light. This girl is a sorceress? Begone, blackguards! The masked men are suddenly sent flying as though swept aside by a giant hand. Is this the power of magic? It's my first time seeing it. However, I've used too much power. I realize that her breathing is labored. Looking closely, I see that she's breaking out in the cold sweat.
おい、大丈夫か？
Hey, you alright? As I thought, without a master, She's fainted. What am I supposed to do now? While I'm puzzling over this, something appears amid a cacophony of wild sound.
そこな若者、おとなしくその娘を我が輩に渡すのである。
Hey there, young man. You will lend, you will hand me that girl at once. Let's look at the situation and get my brain working again. Question. What is that? Answer. It's a strange guy wearing a doctor's gown and wailing on an electric guitar while sitting on a giant motorcycle like the kind used by biker gangs. Just describing what I see. Now I'm even more confused. Nah, I get it, I really do. I get that the best thing to do is ignore these kinds of people while getting away as fast as you can. But with my thinking abilities completely shot, I find myself talking to him.
どちら様でしょうか
Who might you be? What?
なんと我が輩よ1億年に一度と呼ばれた天才科学者たるこのドクター・ウエストを知らないと
What? You don't know me? You don't know Dr. West? Who's been called the greatest scientific genius in a billion years?
なんたる無知無知とは罪無知とは悲劇
What? Ignorance? Ignorance is a sin. Ignorance is a tragedy.
悲しみと絶望に彩られた君の人生は例えるならばこの手のひらに舞い降りた儚い淡雪
You're sad.
全てを白く埋め尽くす僕の悲しみも何もかもゴゴゴゴゴゴ何
Your sad and hopeless life can be likened to fleeting snowflakes falling into my hand. The snow covers all in white, my sadness and all else. What?
何が起こったのなだれ
What's this? An avalanche? Yeah. Shit, this guy's a total nutcase. I've really stepped in it. What now?
ともあれ若者どうしても我が輩の邪魔をするというのなら死して我が輩とブラックロッジの糧となるがモアベターな選択と言えよ
Anyway, young man, rather than standing in my way, sacrificing yourself to me and Black Lodge is the better choice.
貴様死を乗り越えて我が輩はまた少し大人になった
Overcoming the pain of your death, I shall journey a little further along the path to adulthood.
さらば少年時代ひと夏だけの淡い恋心 I'm rock and roll
Farewell, my childhood. That fleeting summer's romance. I'm rock and roll. With a great shout, the psycho in the white gown grabs his guitar case and then sets it on his shoulder. Let's play! Wait a second. What the fuck? Picking up the girl, I start running like hell. Ah! Lifted by the shockwave from the explosion, my body flies through the air. Holding the girl close to protect her, I roll along the ground. Damn, that hurts. Ah. The masked men standing next to the wacko start firing their guns. The whole thing is like a scene from hell. Passers-by are fleeing in terror. I can't just stand here, still carrying the girl. I run for our lives.
追うのである
Follow! You will follow them!
全ては我らがブラックロッジの栄光とそしてこのドクター・ウエストの偉業のためである
Everything is for the glory of Black Lodge and my Doctor's West's great works. What? That guy is a Black Lodge member too? Is the underworld insanely desperate for people? I'd definitely like to suggest putting more recruiting notices up in the unemployment office.
つうか俺が
And
何をした
what the hell did I do?
とりあえずは巻いたか
I think I've lost them. Setting the girl on the ground, I catch my breath. But seriously, how did I get into this mess?
この子を追っていたみたいだけどな
Looked like they were after this girl. I kneel to examine her. She's still sweating like before, but her breathing seems to have calmed down. Due to the whiteness of her skin, visible even in darkness, she seems to be very frail. There's a mysterious air about her, as though she's somehow not a part of this world. I think back to her actions earlier. She fell out of the sky, blocked bullets, swept those goons aside with an invisible power. That had to be magic.
魔術師か。
A sorceress. If she is, that would explain why her mysterious aura and her being chased by Black Lodge. I still wouldn't know what's going on though. With a small moan, the girl opens her eyes.
おう、気づいたかい？
Oh, you're awake?
ここは
Where?
さあ、ひたすら逃げ回ったからな。だいぶ奥の方まで来ちまった。
Oh no, I was just focused on running. We've come pretty far.
誰がわらわを
You carried me?
ほっとくわけにはいかねえだろう。あんなヤバい奴らの中に置き去りにしたら、いくらなんでも後味が悪すぎる。
I couldn't just leave you. If I'd abandoned you to those nut jobs, it would have left a bad aftertaste.
そうか礼を言おう
I see. You have my thanks.
おい、大丈夫か？さっきからめちゃくちゃ調子悪そうじゃないか。
Hey, you alright? You haven't been looking too good.
実者なしで無茶をしたからな構成を維持できなくなっているようだ
I pushed myself too hard without a master. It's getting difficult to maintain my composition.
その上アイオンまで失っては無様としか言いようがない
And on top of everything, losing Ion. How pathetic I am.
なんだかはよくわからないけど、このままだとまずいだろう。今病院にでも。
Hey, I don't really get it, but you're in a bad shape, right? I can take you to the hospital.
無駄だわらわなら大丈夫だ世話をかけさせたな
No use, I'll be fine. I've already imposed... Huh? With the wings floating at her back, some kind of magic device? Flapping, the girl suddenly stares at my face as though seeing it for the first time. Again. Those jade green eyes are drawing me in again. For some reason, my heart is racing.
なれ暗闇の匂いがする魔術師か
You have the scent of darkness about you. Are you a sorcerer? To be honest, I'm surprised. Can sorcerers see that much?
いや、残念ながら違う。軽くかじったことがあるだけだよ。そういうあんたこそ魔術師だろ。さっきの力見たよ。
No, I'm afraid not. I dabbled in it a bit, though. Aren't you a sorceress? I saw your power earlier.
違う
No,
違うって、あんな真似ができるのは魔術。
you aren't? Who else could do something like that?
そうか魔術師でないということは本を持っていないということか
I see. If he's not a sorcerer, that means he doesn't have a book.
それは良い見たところかなりの資質を秘めておる
That's
なん
good.
とも良好だ
It looks like he has a lot of hidden potential. How fortunate.
まあここまで都合が良いと何者かに踊らされている気がしないでもないが構うまい
With things going so well, I almost feel like I'm being manipulated. But so be it. I'm just getting totally left behind today.
な、俺にもわかるように話してほしい。
Hey there, let me in on it too. Oh no.
うまく隠れたつもりでも、この大天才たる我が輩ドクターウエストの目を欺くことなどインポッシブルなのである。
You thought you got away, but the eyes of the great genius Dr. West are impossible to deceive.
己の愚劣さ加減と無力さ加減を絶妙なさじ加減でミックスされた後悔に涙しつつ神妙にお縄につけ
While shedding tears of regret over an exquisite mixture of foolishness and powerlessness, come along quietly. Unfortunately, it wasn't my imagination.
俺の人生において今この瞬間に勝る後悔を味わった試しはね
It's true that I haven't regretted anything as much as this moment. Besides that guy, Dr. West or something, several groups of masked goons have appeared. We're completely surrounded. Damn, looks like we're screwed. It's times like this that I wish I'd trained as a super assassin by some shadow criminal syndicate.
時に人間なれ名を何と申す
Incidentally, human, what is your name? But the girl questions me nonchalantly, like she doesn't care about our situation.
こんな時になんだよあんたはそれよりこの状況を何とかしないと二人とも蜂の巣だぜ
What are you saying? If we don't do something, we're Swiss cheese.
良いから答えよ人間名前は大切なことだ
Just answer, human. Names are important.
だからそんな場合じゃねえってあんた魔術師だろなんとかならねえのかよ
This isn't time for that. Aren't you a sorceress? Do something about this.
本さえ回収できればよいやってしまうがいい
We only need to retrieve the book. Fire at will. Shit. Is this it?
答えよ人間
Answer, human.
ああもう何なんだよ
Ah, what the
ク
hell?
ロ大十字クロだ
Kuro.
魔術師でもなければ正義のヒーローでもないぞただの探偵だ
Daijuji
こんな
Kuro.
状況どうにもできねえぞ
Okay,
チクショ
bro. Oops. Anyway. I'm not a sorcerer or a hero of justice. I'm just a PI. I can't do anything, damn it.
そうかならば大十字苦労わらわは汝と契約する
I see. Very well, Daijuji Kuro. I make a covenant with thee. Suddenly, the girl grabs my head and pulls our faces together. I feel a soft, ephemeral sensation. Our lips meet. At that moment, we are enveloped in blinding light. What?
なんであるかあの光は
What is this light? The flood of brilliance turns my world white. It's so bright I can barely keep my eyes open. A white darkness. In the midst of radiance, I hear the girl's voice.
大十字苦労我が名をしかと心に刻み込め我が名はアルアジフアブドゥル・アルハザードによって記された世界最強の魔導書なり
Daijuji Kuro, carve my name into thy soul. I am Alizif, created by Abdul Azrad. Alizrad, sorry. I am the world's greatest grimoire. That is not dead, which can eternal life. And with strange islands, even death may die. As a surge of light recedes, everyone doubts their eyes.
なんであるかキャツの格好は
Oh, why does he look like that? I hear Dr. West murmur as he looks at me. So, finally I notice that there is something weird about me. My body has become sheathed in a black skin-tight bodysuit. And what's this? A mantle? No. Wings. Looking closely, they look like pages of a book bound together. In fact, I can even see arcane symbols written on them. They're the pages of a grimoire. I have no idea what's going on. I was just enveloped in light and... Hey, wait, where's that girl? I look around, but I don't see her anywhere.
ここだここ
Over here, over here. I hear her voice.
肩だ己の肩を見ろ
Your shoulder, look at your shoulder. I gradually turn my head to look at my shoulder. Yeah, there she is. She's gotten smaller for some reason. More precisely, there's a chibi version of her sitting lightly on my shoulder.
随分
You sure have shrunk.
その代わりナレの魔力は爆発的に増幅したぞ。
But in exchange, your magic power has increased explosively.
そうこのワラは魔導書アルアティフの所有者に選ばれた今のナレはマティウスだ。さあワラワと共に戦おうぞ。
As my bearer, the chosen of Grimoire, the chosen of the Grimoire Alizif, you are now a Magius. Come, let's fight. Let us fight together.
ってさらりととんでもないことが俺の意志とは関係なく決定されてないかそれ。
Wait, what are you doing making such an insane decision without asking me?
バカな。あのアルアジフがあんな若造をマスターに選んだだと。
What? Absurd! Alizif chose that youth as its master?
ありえんありえんのである。撃て
Impossible. It can't be. Fire! At Dr. West's commands, the masked men who had been standing motionless until now returned to their senses. What?
落ち着けクロー。かのようなおもちゃもはやナレには通用せん。
Calm yourself, Kura. Such toys can no longer harm you. All of the bullets bounce off the wings and fall to the ground. When the gunfire stops, the wings spread wide and begin to flap, their movement creating a violent whirlwind that scatters the masked men.
なんとおのれ。
What? Damn you! Once again, Dr. West unleashes Rocket Atlas.
おいあれはいくらなんでも。
Hey, that's too much.
右手に魔力集中。
Focus magic into your right hand. Not sure what to do, I somehow managed to come up with a mental image of power gathering in my right hand. I guess I got it right, as glowing symbols suddenly appear on my hand. Catch it! Doing as told, I seize the flying rocket with my right hand. Pushed back by the force of the projectile, the friction of my feet burned scars into the asphalt. But that's all. By planting my feet, I am able to come to a stop.
え
What?
これはすごいな。
This is pretty impressive. Looking at the rocket going nuts in my hands, tail of flame flying around, I express my amusement. The girl smiles impishly.
さあクロー。これは持ち主に返してやれ。
Now, Kura, return that to its owner. I get it, I answered with a grin.
ちょっと待ったそれはまずいのである。
What? Wait a minute, you can't do that. Looks like he figured out our plan. Jumping on his bike in a panic, he makes a high-speed U-turn and flees. But it's too late.
ほら忘れ物だ。
Here, you forgot this. Have it back! Hefting like a spear, I hurl the rocket at the retreating Dr. West back.
ノーノー
No, no, no. Ah! The berserk explosion of flame and sounds shatter the night. Sent flying through the air by the shockwave, Dr. West and his bike vanish far, far over the horizon. Now that Dr. West's been defeated, the area has finally quieted down. The girl on my shoulder gives a satisfied nod.
ふむ初めてにしてはなかなかの手際だったな。どうやらわらわとなれ魔力の波長が合っているらしい。
Not bad performance for a first timer. It would appear that our magic wavelengths resonate well.
って俺は相変わらず状況を把握できてないんだが。
Yeah, but I still don't know what's going on.
まだ混乱しておるか。まあ無理もない。
So you're still confused. Well, that's not surprising.
先ほども名乗ったが、わらわは魔導書アルアジフ。魔術をかじっていたのなら、名前くらいは聞いたことがないか？
As I just said, I'm the Grimoire Alice. If you study some magic, I assume that you heard the name.
それとも、ネクロノミコンと名乗った方が聞こえが良いか？
Or would Necronomicon be better, perhaps? The Necronomicon. The most famous of all grimoires that concern the otherworldly gods. However, including the manuscripts, only a few copies of it remain today. In fact, it's something of a legend. Nalazif is
ネクロノミコンのオリジナルじゃねえか。
the original Necronomicon?
はよやはり知っておったか。
Indeed, so you did know.
だけどその姿。
But your appearance...
ふふわらわをそこらの二流三流の魔導書と同等にされては困る。わらわほどの魔導書となれば魂を持ち形を持つのは当然と言えよう。えっへん。
Don't lump me with those second and third rate grimoires. It's only natural for a grimoire as great as I to have a soul and shape of its own. The spirit of Alazif puffs out her chest proudly. Oh, okay, so she's a grimoire. I'm convinced, but no less confused. Does this mean that I've done my job?
は異なるものだな。
Guess you'll never know who you meet.
まったくだな。わらわもまさかこんな偶然で実者と巡り合えるとは思わなんだ。今後ともよろしくな、第十字苦労。
Indeed, I never expected to meet a master so coincidentally. I'll be counting on you from now on, Daijouji Kuro. Just now, she says something that I definitely can't ignore.
いや待て。今後ともってどういう意味だおい。
Wait a minute. What do you mean from now on?
言葉通りの意味だろ。
Huh? Exactly that, of course.
わらわの主ということは今後もわらわと共に戦うということだ。
As my master, you shall fight together with me from now on.
我ら魔導書は基本的に実者の魔力に依存するのでな。別行動というわけにいくまい。
We grimoires are essentially dependent on our wielder's magic power. We mustn't separate.
いやだからなんで勝手に決めてんだよお前は。俺は一言も了承してないぞおい。
Wait, what the hell are you doing? Just deciding that on your own? I haven't even agreed to a damn thing.
契約したではないか。
You made the covenant, didn't you?
一方的だったじゃねえか。
You did that yourself.
おお。ではあの状況なればわらわの力もなしにどうやって打破するつもりだったのだ。
Oh, so what would you have done in that situation without my power?
なればただの人間。わらわは力を使い果たしている。
You are but a human. I have used up my power.
ならば、ナレとわらわが契約するのは双方にとって最良の選択ではないか。
Is not this covenant, therefore, the best solution to both problems?
うん、何の問題もない。契約は正当なものだ。
There's no problem whatsoever. Our covenant is valid. What the hell is with this girl? Is she telling me to battle with these guys from now on?
メフィストフェレスだってもう少しまともな契約を交わすわ。そう、クーリングオフはなしか。
Even Mephistopheles struck a better deal. Damn it. To get a free trial period?
運命だ。
It's fate.
一言で片付けやがった。大体なんであんたブラックロッチなんかと戦っているんだ。
It's just that simple? And why the hell are you fighting Black Lodge in the first place?
奴らは魔術結社だからな。最高位の魔導書たるわらわを手に入れ、利用しようとしておるのだろう。
They are a,
わらわにも奴らと戦う理由がある。
they are a society of sorcerers. As I am the greatest grimoire, they naturally want to use me. That's why I'm fighting them.
なんだよ。まさか正義の味方だからとか言うつもりじゃねえだろうな。
Wait, you're not gonna say it's because you're a hero of justice, are you?
正義を名乗るつもりは毛頭ないが。ただまあ、そんなところだ。
I have no intention of claiming justice, but yeah, pretty much.
何にしろ、俺はそういう正義感とか使命感とは無縁の人間だからな。他を当たってくれ。
Well, I don't have any sense of justice or duty or anything like that. Find someone else.
待て。何か聞こえないか。
Wait, do you hear that? She suddenly interrupts me. Straining to listen, I can't hear anything though.
地響きか。こっちに近づいているぞ。
The ground is trembling. Something's approaching.
いや、俺には何も。
No, I don't hear just when I start to speak. No, I definitely hear it. And it's getting bigger. Now the ground starts shaking with each rumble. The fragments of asphalt and empty bullet casings around us are starting to rattle. It's like something of enormous size and mass is walking towards us.
本当だ。何かあったのか？
You're right. Is something happening? Sorry. The screams of fleeing people, the constant shaking of the ground, the mixed sounds of gunfire and explosions. Such a hellish cacophony is not unusual in this city. Pushing their way through the tides of people, police officers are shouting orders over the din.
目標は建築物を破壊しながらスラムの方角へ進行中。
The target is headed toward the slums, destroying buildings as it goes.
くそー、ブラックロッジめ。これ以上この街で好き勝手やらせるものか。
Damn you, Black Lodge. We won't let you do as you please any longer.
ストーン君、気張ったところで俺らじゃ奴らをどうすることもできんって。
There isn't anything we can do no matter how hard we try.
ここは例の正義の味方に任せて、俺らはさっさととんずらしようや。
Let's leave this to our hero of justice and get out of here.
レスケーブ、あなたは市民の財産が理不尽にも破壊されているのを見て何の憤りも感じないのですか？
Inspector Ness, don't you feel anything watching these people's property being wantonly destroyed?
天津さえどこの馬の骨とも知れぬ輩を頼りにするなんてなんと嘆かわしい。
And for us to depend on someone we don't even know. How pitiful.
本官は警察の使命に命を捧げた身。たとえこの身が砕けようと正義を遂行するのが本会であります。
This officer has dedicated his life to the police force. Even should my body be crushed, my only desire is to carry out my duty.
心意気は立派だけどさ、無駄死にしたって誰も喜ばんよ。
Your determination is all well and good, but no one will be happy if you die in vain.
俺も今月レースで吸っちまってさ、香典払う余裕がないのよ。
I just lost big at the track this month, so I won't be able to buy any funeral incense.
レスケーブ、あなたという人は。
Inspector Ness, you're always so... Stone's angry shout is cut off by a loud noise. A distant high-rise building is collapsing amidst a cloud of dust. Beyond the dust and debris is an even larger, more imposing form stands towering besides the building.
来たか、ブラックロッジの破壊ロボ。
There it is, Black Lodge's destroyer bot. If someone not from Arkham City laid eyes on this scenery, we would surely think it some sort of bad joke. Wondering if he's dreaming, he would begin to doubt his own sanity. That is how insane and ridiculous, how utterly preposterous this cataclysmic vista is. On the other side of the collapsed building, a harbinger of destruction plows ahead, pulverizing everything in its path. Its shape can only be described as ridiculously huge drum can. From the bottom of the enormous stout drum, a set of ugly, unshapely legs poke out. On legs much too thin to support its weight, the thing stands out. It even walks. You can laugh now. The heavy arm swings. Drills howl and cannons spit flame. Each time a building is crushed or explodes. Yes, it was chaotic. It was absurd. Nothing about it made any sense. It was the very embodiment of destruction. For this amazing giant, this terrible destructive force is one of the symbols of Black Lodge and the manifestations of its unmatched power. The destroyer robots. And the cursed mind that created them to spread destruction and terror. That's right. He is that very genius. That evil genius. His name rings out. Dr. West!
恐れ入ったか。これこそ我が輩の本当の実力である。
Are you amazed? Behold Behold, this is my true power.
先ほどはちょっぴり油断しただけであり、まあそんなドジっ子なところが萌えというか。
I was careless before, but I suppose that adds a certain element to Dojikomoe.
だけどとっても努力家でひたむきにがむしゃらでまっすぐなそんな我が輩が好き。これが若さ。
This time, however, you can enjoy this. The hard-working, earnest, single-minded me. Is this youth? Dr. West's eyes burn with an ecstatic flame as he violently twangs the guitar strings.
第十字苦労とか言っておったな。この天才ドクターウエストが味わった屈辱、倍返しにした上にお釣りは取っといてもらうとしよう。
Daisuji Kuro, was it? I, the genius Dr. West, shall return the humiliation I suffered, double with interest.
レッジャム。
Let's jam! Countless cannons roar as though singing in unison. Carried on the beat of his guitar, destruction spreads.
おのれ本艦が相手だ破壊ロボ。たとえ街は破壊できても治安警察の正義を壊すことはできないぞ。
Hey, City Wrecker, you may be able to destroy the city, but you will never destroy our spirit of justice.
行くであります。
We shall prevail.
おいおい装甲車を勝手に早まるなよストーン君。
Hey now, don't just take on an armored car. Don't be hasty, Stone.
うおー治安警察万歳。
Ah, glory to the police force. Smush.
あれは死んだかな。
Is he dead?
ライカお姉ちゃん
Sister Leica.
大丈夫よみんな落ち着いてシェルターまで逃げましょう。ライカお姉ちゃんもついているからね。
It's alright, everyone. Let's stay calm and get to the shelter. I'll be with you, okay? The source of the shaking soon becomes clear. A giant figure blotting out of the sky. It's like some nutcase just went and made a child's tin toy enormous. And now it's laughing down at everyone.
ロッチの破壊ロボ。
The Black Lodge Destroyer robot. It breaks through the wall, clearly headed in our direction.
あれはやっぱり俺たちが標的なのか。
So it's after us, huh?
であろうな。
Most likely.
さすがにあれを相手するのは無理がねえか。
Isn't that a bit out of our league?
無理があるな。
A little.
だったらお前どうしろと。
So what the hell do you...
第十字苦労、そしてアルアジフ、どうだ見たか。
Daijuji Kura. Alice, feast your eyes on this.
これが我が輩の最高傑作、スーパーウエスト無敵ロボ28号スペシャルである。
This is my greatest masterpiece. Super West Invincible Robot Type 28 Special.
いかに最強の魔導書といえど、所詮この世紀の天才たる我が輩の敵ではないのである。
Even the most powerful grimoire is ultimately helpless before the century's greatest genius.
って乗っているのはやつかい。
Wait, that guy's writing it. Talk about stubborn.
さあ、ちりと消えるがいい。
Now you shall be turned into dust. Fire!
おお、めちゃくちゃだ。
Wow, that's fucking nuts.
やはり今の我らが正面切って戦える相手ではないな。
As we are now, it would be difficult to fight him head on.
つうことは
Which means
敵目も振らず逃げろ。
run and don't look back.
結局そうなるのかよ。あ
I knew this would happen. I managed to avoid a direct hit from the blast that follows by jumping back at the last second. Pushed by the explosion behind me, I flee like a rabbit.
待て、待つのである。敵戦逃亡は指導不覚悟である。
Hold it! Stop right there. Desertion in the face of the enemy is against the warrior code. Who's he kidding? At this rate, I'll be blown to bits before getting a chance to commit seppuku.
助けてママ。
Help me, Mama.
貴様に大砲ぶち込んでやるのであ
I'll bathe you in cannon fire, motherfucker.
おいストーン君大丈夫か
Hey, Stone, you alright?
あーここまで気が上がっちまったら簡単にはあかんな
Damn, it would be hard to open all these
ばっかり増えるよな
twisted like this. There's always more work. Huh?
ん
Hmm? While cursing and trying to save his subordinate, Ness hears a thunderous roar approaching through the air.
おっと
Whoops. He hurriedly held his hat down, stopping it from being blown away by a gust of wind. Raising his head, he gazed upwards, something filling his vision in an instant. A white shape darting through the air between two skyscrapers. Its speed so great that buildings' windows shatter in its wake. Scattering fragments of glass bathed in moonlight, it cuts a white path through the night. Cheers rise from the spectators who've realized what it is.
あー来た来た我らがヒーロー天使様のご登場だ
Well, there she is, our hero, the angel. Shit, this isn't going anywhere. Hey, self-esteemed greatest grimoire, isn't there anything we can do?
長って薄まきなアイオンさえあればこんなガラクタなぞ取るにも足らんというに
If I had my Deus Machina Ion, that piece of junk would be nothing.
よくわからんけどそのアイオンとやらはどうした
I don't really get it, but what happened to that Ion?
ものの見事に完膚なく大破した悪かったな
It was completely destroyed. Sorry, alright?
つまりはどうしようもないのかい当てにならねえな最強
Which means there's nothing we can do. Greatest isn't good for much, huh? As I'm shouting, a beam shoots past me. There's an explosion in front of me, blocking my path with a wall of flame.
しまった
Shit.
捉えたのである
No, I have you. Immobilized, I can only watch as the robot swings its roaring drill. Suddenly, powerful G-forces slam me from the side. My feet are lifted off the ground and I am carried at an incredible speed into the air. The robot's drill smashes violently into the floor.
何
What? I'm being carried by someone.
大丈夫か
Are you alright?
あんたは
You're... When I see who it is, I'm startled. Wearing a white mask and armor, it's a warrior of pure white. I know that face well. Or rather, there's no one in Arkham who doesn't.
また貴様であるかメタトロン我が輩の邪魔ばかりしよって
So it's you again, Metatron. Always getting in my way.
ここは私に任せて逃げるんだ
Leave this to me and run. So saying, the masked warrior, Metatron, squares off with the destruction robot. She thrusts out her right arm, which begins to shine and undergo an extraordinary metamorphosis. From her arm flow characters of light, magic symbols, the characters that take shape, forming a DNA-like helix. At the center of the helix, Metatron's first and shining brilliantly. Her right arm has reshaped itself into a cannon covered with arcane symbols. The mouth of the cannon blazes overflowing with light. The light explodes.
なんだキャップは
Who is that?
あの人はメタトロンブラックロッキと戦うこの町のヒーローさ
That's Metatron. She's the city's hero standing up to Black Lodge. The police are powerless against Black Lodge's destroyer robots. The only one who could fight them equally is Metatron, Arkham City's guardian angel. Her true identity is a mystery, but whenever Black Lodge raises havoc, she always makes a grand entrance, defeats them, then vanishes. A true hero of justice.
おのれ今日の夕日は貴様を葬ってやる死ね
Damn you! Today I'll bury you! Die! The destroyer robot's cannons all fire at once, a continuous cacophony of cannon fire. The roaring of the bombardment is ceaseless, but Metatron dashes through the air, dodging every last shot. From her back spread two flat wings spewing jets of flames that make her appearance worthy of the name Metatron. Her second attack hits, and the robot is violently shaken. West's attacks grew even more desperate, but Metatron's speed allows her to remain unscathed.
証拠任そうこのカートンボが
Damn it! Stop moving, you damn fly!
完璧手玉に取っているぜ。
Damn! She has him right in the palm of her hand.
見惚れておる場合ではない。今のうちだ。逃げるぞクロー。
Now's not the time to be impressed. This is our chance to escape, Kuro.
ああ、わかった。悪いな、メタトロン。
Yeah, got it. Thanks, Metatron. Leaving the robot to Metatron, we get out of there as fast as we can. Metatron is completely running circles around the 80-meter tall giant. She evades its attacks while raining fire upon it from all directions. Its absurdly thick armor has allowed it to avoid critical wounds thus far, but it's clearly at a disadvantage.
くむこのままでは
Damn! At this rate... Another series of explosive beams lashes into the destroyer robot. Part of its armor has finally been destroyed, allowing damage to reach the robot's internals, spewing smoke and sparks everywhere. The machine comes to a sudden stop.
しまった
Ah, shit!
とどめだ。
It's over. A flash. Two streaks of light. From Metatron's hand stretch two shining blades. Crossing her beam sabers at a right angle, Metatron dives at the destroyer robot.
スラッシュクロス。
Slash cross. What? Her slash has failed to reach the robot. A black figure has suddenly interposed itself between them, blocking her beam sabers with its bare hands. A dark shape. It is a masked warrior, armored in black. Its design similar to Metatron's. A black angel.
久しいメタトロン。
It's been some time, Metatron.
お前は
You. Metatron's kick catches the black angel in the head, sending him flying. The recoil also sends Metatron floating backwards. Adjusting the output of her wings, she brings herself to a stop in the air. The black angel rights itself gracefully, coming to a rest at the stop of the destroyer robot. The white and black face off in silence.
貴様であるかサンダルフォン我が輩の戦いの邪魔をしよってからに
So it's you, Sendophone. Stop interfering in my fights.
随分と手こずっていたようだ。
You seem to be having a rather hard time of it,
何を言うかこの小僧かこれからが反撃に次ぐ反撃の怒涛の逆襲タイムだったのである
What did you say? You upstart? I was just about to begin my raging counterattack time.
まあ構わん。ウエスト、お前はアルアジフを追え。ここは俺が引き受ける。
Well, no matter, West. You pursue Elizabeth. Leave this to me.
なんだと貴様勝手に
What? He can't just.
お前の任務はアルアジフの回収だ。グランドマスターの意地に逆らうつもりか。
Your mission is the retrieval of Elizabeth. Do you intend to defy the Grand Master's will?
よかろうならばここは任せたのであるサンダルフォン貴様こそ醜態をさらさぬようにな
Damn. Very well. I'll leave this to you, Sandophone. Take care not to disgrace yourself. Wait.
さっきのお返しだ。
Payback for before. A lightning fast kick explodes in Metatron's side. As though shot out of a cannon, she streaks through the air before smashing into a building. She frees her right arm from the wall, thrusting it forward. Again, her arm transforms into a cannon. It roars, sending a burning shell of light streaking towards Sandalphon. Sandalphon makes no move to evade. Maintaining his position, he raises both his arms before him. Focusing his spirit, he shoots out a straight punch. His fist strikes with beam head on. Yeah, strikes the beam head on, my bad. The beam is scattered in all directions, losing its energy. As the light vanishes, the Black Angel is still floating there with his fist thrust out. The two angels face each other once again. The air around them trembles. Is this fighting spirit or pure bloodlust?
さあ付き合ってもらうぞメガトロ
Come,
ン
dance with me, Metatron. Damn you. The White Angel assumes her stance. Those blades that slice through the night cross before her. The Black Angel assumes his stance, his fist darker than the night, stretching towards heaven and earth. The force of their spirits collide, gaining in strength. In the sky above Arkham, the two angels dance.
こら待て待てったら
Wait for me. Just as I thought we'd gotten away, the destroyer robot started chasing us again. Looks like he's even more nuts now than before. He's acting like he's chasing his lover down the sandy beach.
そうメタトロンはどうしたんだまさかやられちまったのか
What the hell happened to Metatron? She couldn't have been taken down, right?
そうな何かあったのは間違いないだろう
Who knows? It's clear that something happened. So now we're back where we started. Is there any way out of this mess?
ほらミサイルのシャワーである
Here, I have a shower of missiles. I jump into the air, avoiding any direct hits from the falling missiles. I throw up a barrier to resist the shockwaves, and that's where I make a mistake. A particularly fragile piece of ground must have been struck by the missiles, but because now there's a bottomless pit gaping beneath us. Before I can react, we're falling into the abyss. After falling for who knows how long, I suddenly feel an intense shock as I smash into the bottom of the pit. I can't even speak from the pain.
安心せえ魔術で保護してやったからな大した怪我はしておらんはずだ
Don't worry, I protected you with magic. You shouldn't be seriously injured.
どこまで落ちたんだ俺ら
How far have we fallen? If I hadn't been magically protected, I would have definitely died on impact. I look around. The walls and floor are definitely man-made, though they seem only half complete. Where are we? It's too deep to be part of a subway or an emergency shelter. In the first place, I haven't heard anything about underground development in this area.
黒向こうの方に通路がある
Kuro, there's a path that way. I look where she's pointing and see a long tunnel. Where does it lead? Well, not much choice.
ここにいても仕方ないし進むしかないか
No point in staying here, let's take it. I walk along in the cold gloom, my footsteps echoing through the tunnel. Ahead I can see a faint light. Looks like the exit. We leave the tunnel, emerging into an enormous chamber. It's huge. Seriously huge. Ridiculously huge. The ceiling is leagues above us. The cavern is so enormous that its many lights are unable to fully eliminate the darkness. Looks like some kind of hangar, but what the hell could they be storing in Such a huge hangar so far underground. Huh? And then I finally noticed his presence. It wasn't that it was hard to see or hidden or anything, not that you could hide something like that. The reason I hadn't noticed it until now was that it's just so absurdly huge.
なんだこれは。
What is that? At first, I can't make out its whole shape. That's how huge it is, a great mass of iron. Iron that has, for some reason, been forged into a steel giant. Once my brain gets accumulated to the size of it, I am unable to make out its shape. Simulator.
これはロボット。
This is a robot? It's kind of robot I've never seen before. Unlike Black Lodge's Destroyer robot, it's more evenly proportioned humanoid robot. But what's something like this doing here? It can't be that it's Black Lodge's new design and this is their secret base, right?
ほうこの感じデウスマキナか
Ooh, this feeling. Deus Machina.
実者とアイオン代わりを同時に見つけるとはなまるで誰かがわらわの運命に介入しているようだ
To find a mage and replacement for Ion at the same time, it's as if someone is intervening in my fate.
デウスマキナ。
Deus Machina, a mechanical god?
知らぬのか魔導書の中にはわらわのようにデウスマキナを召喚できるものがある
You don't know? Some grimoires like me have the ability to summon Deus Machina.
わらわの場合本来のデウスマキナはアイオンだ実者は魔導書を通じてデウスマキナを自在に操ることができる
Normally, my Deus Machina would be Ion through the grimoire, but the mage is able to control the Deus Machina.
あるんだよ最高位の魔導書の中に神を召喚できるやつがね
They exist, you know, among the greatest grimoires are those that can summon gods.
しかもその魔導書の所有者たる魔術師たちはなんとその神を自在に操ることが可能なんだまあ正しくは神の模造品なんだ
And the mages who pair those grimoires can control those gods at will. Well, more like imitation gods.
君が必要とするのはきっとそういう魔導書なんだと思うよ
In any case, that's the kind of grimoire you will need. I seem to remember that bookstore owner saying something like that.
神の模造品とかいうやつか。
Imitation god.
なんだやはり知っておるではないかいかにもデウスマキナとは魔術をもって作り出された神々だ
Oh, so you do know. Indeed, Deus Machina are artificial gods created by magic.
デウスマキナには動力部や至るところに魔術回路が組み込まれている
The power supply and other parts of the Deus Machina are formed with magic circuits.
ただこやつは少々強引な構造になっているな魔術理論と科学との根血児とでも呼ぶべきか
Huh? This one seems a little forced, though. Perhaps it should be called the bastard child of magic and science.
正式なデウスマキナではないが構うまい十分だありがたく使わせてもらうとしよう
It's not a true Deus Machina, but no matter. It's enough. Let's use it and be thankful.
でお前勝手に。
What? Just take it?
我らが見つけたのならすなわちこのデウスマキナは我らのものということだ
Now that we found
運命
it,
ということだ
this Deus Machina is ours. This too is fate.
いやなんかさっきから随分と都合よく解釈されまくっているな運命。
Yeah, fate sure has been pretty damn convenient lately.
この道上で暴れているあの粗大ゴミを放っておくわけにはいくまい
In any case, we can't just let that oversized piece of junk up there run wild, can we?
ならばこやつを使って戦うしかあるまいて
Therefore, our only choice is to use this and fight.
戦う
Fight? Once again, she said something crazy like it's nothing. Fight? What? Against what? This robot against the Black Lodge robot. Use the robot? Who will? This girl? Just her? She said R just now, didn't she? Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about
安心
this.
しろわらわがついているそれに魔術師と魔導書とデウスマキナは三位一体
Rest easy, for I'll be with you. Together, a mage, a grimoire, and Deus Machina are as one.
騎士が軍馬を乗りこなすようになればそれをなすことができよう行くぞ
Just as a knight masters his steed, you can master this machine. Let's go.
って待てまさかこれに乗って戦えっつうのかこの俺に
Wait, you're telling me to get on that thing and fight me?
当然だ
Of course. My bad feeling was right on the mark.
冗談じゃねえよなんで俺がそんなことを
What? What the hell are you saying? Why does it have to be me?
我らがやらねば誰がやるというのだ
If we don't do it, who will?
ふざけんな俺がそこまでやらにはいかん理由が
The hell with that. There's no reason for me to go that far for it. Just then the robot roars. The heavy sound echoes through the hangar, making the air tremble. I twitch inadvertently and look up at the robot. The robot's eyes. Its two human-like eyes are shining with light, as though to drive away the darkness. That's not at all. All along its face and armor, patterns of faint light are emerging. Beneath that steel exterior, some awesome mechanism is quietly coming alive, hiding an unimaginably vast power within.
動き出した
It's starting up.
見よデウスマキナもナレを主と認めている
Behold, the Deus Machina recognizes you as its master. What am I supposed to do with such one-sided loyalty? I didn't ask for this, damn it. But what is this? What is this that I feel burning deep in my soul, lifting my spirit? The robot stares at me like it's waiting for something. Though its eyes are only mechanical, why is it that when I look into them, I feel my heart racing? This is stupid. It's not like I'm some dumb kid who likes giant robots.
ふふふ
Elizabeth laughs right beside my ear. I lose interest. No, I regain my cool. What am I doing?
ナレの方もこやつを気に入ったようだな
It would seem that you've taken a liking to him as well.
バカ言え
That's
バ
stupid.
カなことかどうかはこれからわかるだろうさ
We'll know if it's stupid or not soon enough.
アクセス
Access.
好きを伝え好きを編む我魔物の方向たる我死をこゆるあらゆるこの母たる我アルアジフの名において問う
I am the keeper of knowledge and the weaver of spells. I am the howling of demons in the desert. I am that which conquers death, the original before which are all but copies. Elizabeth, in my name I ask thee.
鋼鉄を鎧鋼をまとう神人の作りし神機械の神よ汝は何者ぞ
Thou god armored in steel, thou god made by man, thou mechanical god, what art thou? At the spirit of Elizabeth chants in a clear, resounding voice, the robot lights up, even brighter than before.
なんだなんだなんだ
We are suddenly enveloped in light. My body bathed in white and is dissolving into shining particles. It's like I'm evaporating, vanishing into thin air.
消え
I'm disappearing.
中に入るぞ
I'm going inside. My body collapses, evaporating into particles of light. And I fly. Quite literally, I fly at the speed of light. Carried on the light, my consciousness is drawn into the robot, melting with its shine. I am innocent rage. I am innocent hatred. I am the innocent sword. I am Demonbane. Eh? The next thing I see are shining letters floating before my eyes. It's like they're burned directly into my retinas.
デモンベイン デモンベインだって。
Demon Bane. Demon Bane?
デモンベイン、
Demon Bane.
私の祖父が残したブラックロッジに対抗するための手段です。
Left behind by my grandfather, it is a means to resist Black Lodge. I remember what the Hado Princess said back then.
汝は憎悪に燃える空より生まれ落ちた涙。
Thou art the tears that fall from a sky burning with hate.
汝は流された血をなめる炎に宿るし正しき怒り。
Thou art the righteous anger that dwelleth in the blood-soaked flame.
汝は無垢なる刃。
Thou art the innocent blade.
汝はデモンベイン。良き名だ。気に入った。
Thou art Demon Bane, the smiter of evil. A fine name. I like it. I seem to be inside a faintly shining sphere. Looking closer, I see that's made of magic symbols. This is a magical field? Beyond the magic field, I see a seat surrounded by instrument panels. The girl is sitting there, now back in her original shape. As I watch the wing-like thing on her back split into pages before reforming around her head. Now she's wearing a helmet that looks sort of like cat ears.
おい、魔導書、ここは一体。
Hey, Grimoire, what the hell is this?
鈍いやつだな。内装見てわからぬか。デスマキナの中に決まっておるだろう。
You're awfully slow. Can't you tell by looking? We're inside the Deus Machina, of course.
デウスマキナ、あのロボットのか。それにデモンベインって。
Deus Machina, inside that robot? And Demon Bane is...
それくらいは想像つくであろう。こやつの名だ。
You should be able to figure that much out. It's his name. Demon Bane. This robot's name. And the name of the weapon against Black Lodge that the Hado Princess mentioned.
じゃあこのロボットが波動の。
So this robot is Hado's...
操作系にアクセスするぞ。
I'm accessing the controls.
は
Huh?
あ。
The black wings of my bodysuit dissolve into pages of a grimoire. Picked up by the sphere, they flow around me like the rings of Saturn. The rings of the pages start shining, changing shape before my eyes. Some become monitors, others consoles, gouges, and control devices accessorizing the magic field. Everything that could possibly be needed to control the robot is floating around me. Sitting in her pilot seat, which is more mechanical like you would expect in a robot, Hal laughs boldly.
ふふん。よし、いける。黒、デモンベイン、出動だ。
Yes, this would Kuro. We're launching Demon Bane.
だから状況で無理やり押し流そうとするんじゃねえ。
Duh, stop moving things around without asking me.
毒食らわば皿まで。
If you've already eaten the poison, you might as well finish the meal.
毒自身がその格言を吐くか。
Is that something the poison should be saying?
うむ。ならば無理にでも皿を食らってもらうか。
Looks like I'll have to force feed you the rest.
てめえ。おお。
Fuck. Sorry, hold on. That will be it for now. Sorry. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will, yes, of course, be the continuation of this. Sorry I had to end such a climax, but I feel like this video would be a bit too long if I include more. Anyways, see ya.